Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. The Stros are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Jackie Hillman, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Striding in, Elvis Andrus. He'll get us started in this one under the
lights. Leading off tonight for Texas, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. This ball will be chopped foul. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Count is 1 and 2.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 19, Shin-Soo
Stepping up to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Andrus on at first, nobody out. Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. There goes Elvis. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Into the box now, number 71. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, this lineup is really needing a lot more out of Elvis Andrus these days. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping into the box, number 77. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Now both runners on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he can't find the handle, actually, as he must have been caught off guard. It's a double steal. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Hit to short. To his right, Walker. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Ready now, Tanner, Pelly, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pelly has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just a 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rangers on top here, 1-0. Derek Holland, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on, it's Derek Holland, also known as the Dutch Oven. Early on in his career, he looked like he was bound to be a Cy Young Award winner. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. True slider that he throws, and he throws for strikes. His changeup has gotten better. Derek Holland, if he's on early, you're going to see a lot of swings and misses on his fastball that usually has really good late life to it.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Now the 2-0. Line drive to center field. Number 36 is there, and he has it for the out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Striding in for Houston, Archie Chan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping into the box, Michael Lee. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Holland's ready. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And as you can see, the Astros currently lead the AL in that department. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 3. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Andrews is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Astros leave one. It remains 1-0. Digging in, David Yu. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, David Yu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate, number 36 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting it, the left fielder, Rico Dominguez.
Now to the plate, Rico Dominguez. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, inducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Ryan Brett, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 2-0 Texas. Next up for the Astros, number 2, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Number 2.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Nate Walker. He's set. Here it comes. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box now, number 30, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here at 293. 7 homers and 29 driven in. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So coming to the plate, David Lee. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. In his career, Lee is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. On a rope to the second baseman.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
So digging in now, Gary Cox, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Holland pauses. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard on the ground toward short. There is Andrus. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0.
in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Elvis.
Thank you, Heidi.
Andrew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, number 71. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And it's fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Striding in once again, number 77. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Diego Corona, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Diego Corona.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
The center fielder, number 13, Archie Chan.
Digging in, Archie Chan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with one away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in. So it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready for another chance? Michael Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Chan, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Count even now at 1-1. Now a snap move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, number 77, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Into the box, Tanner Pelly, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Three and 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, David.
Now in the box, David Yu. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Oh.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Standing in, number 36. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He's set, and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Little chopper back to the mound. He's got to hurry, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, the left fielder, Rico Dominguez.
Into the box now, Rico Dominguez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Ryan Brett, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0. Fouled off. Pelly at third. Yu on at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 3 and the Astros nothing. Coming to the plate now, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
Here it comes. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, number 2.
Stepping in, number 2, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB. The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. Number 36 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Nate Walker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Chews under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping in now, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Andrus gets his lead at first, nobody out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now a snap throw to first. Runner's back. Into the box now, number 71. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 1-0 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, number 77.
Digging in once again, number 77 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And, boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Three runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 2-2 the count. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman, Tanner.
So next to the plate for Texas, Tanner Pelly. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And a double steal try here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Astros.
Now batting, number 30, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. The 1-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping up now, Gary Cox. Holland has his sign. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nope. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Ready for another shot now. Diego Corona.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 3-0. Eddie Farmer takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 27, Eddie Farmer.
At the plate, David Yu will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the sixth. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, number 36, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Rico Dominguez will be next. The 3-1 in the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Lee. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 30, Rico Dominguez.
Rico Dominguez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Yu, the runner at second with one away. The 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Brett, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Number 3 trying to get there. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Diego Corona. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Number 36 is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Archie Chan.
Settling in now, Archie Chan. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Holland pauses. Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Houston. Still down 3-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1 home is in off the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Striding into the box, number 71. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, number 2. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Now at the plate, number 30. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Yu is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, number 77. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman,
a couple of good
23.
pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tanner Pelly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball one to start the at bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. David Yu is on deck. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batter, second baseman, David.
Digging in now, David Yu, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Yanked fouled off to the right. Here it comes on 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Pelly stands at first with 1 out.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Chan coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, number 36. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Now the Astros designated hitter, David Lee. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Takes this the other way to right. Chu is there, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Gary Cox. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
1 out, nobody on. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, the catcher, Diego.
Into the box, Diego Corona. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Digging in the switch hitter, Archie Chan, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball well outside.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The runner scores from second.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Roll here. That base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it for Derek Holland. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Ken Giles answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
Michael Lee will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Corona over at second. Chan at first. 1 gone. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Chu to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Now stepping in, number 2. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 4-1. Giles is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
The set and the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, Nate Walker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Dominguez. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. The Rangers lead it 3-2. Now at the plate, Rico Dominguez. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Ryan Brett. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ryan Brett goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Standing in now, Elvis Andrus. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Lays off. 2-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Would be next. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So striding forward now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now,
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust
46.
Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Digging in to try it again. Number 30, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Number 30.
First pitch on its way. That's popped up. Andrus onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
From the stretch, he'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Yu is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
Ready once again, Gary Cox. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Your winner in this one would be Derek Holland if the current result holds true. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the 9th, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. He's got it, and the Rangers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Derek Holland notches his 3rd win of the year. Jackie Hillman takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.